Morning dudes, Chad here at Baby Plums Fishing. I'm here at the wonderful Spring Hill Trout Fishery. It's the Easter break, and I must confess I'm actually really late this morning. It's like 9:15. I just couldn't get my backside out of bed. You know, those mornings when you wake up with the best intentions, and yeah, I just couldn't get going really. This floor is really slippery still. We've had a bit of rain which has kind of softened the ground up, but we'll have a sneaky go on the brown pond to see how we go. As always with these brown ponds, guys, approach with caution. I've got my floating line, Rio Gold, flexi-leg damsel. If you make too much noise, you will completely blow your chance with these fish. So let's go and see how clear the water is. So it's spring, we're seeing a few insects hatching. So I would imagine damsel would be a good bet this time of year. So I'm just gonna have a look at the water's lovely and clear actually. So I'm gonna put my drink down without it falling over preferably. Well done. And it's sneaky time. Got about a 9-foot leader, guys, so let's get that wet. And I'm standing back from the water a little bit. Let's see what happens. That damsel looks really nice in the water. It's one of the better patterns that I've recently picked up. I had my last double figure fish on this damsel at Diva Springs. You can see the video on the channel. So let's just get used to casting again. That does sink. I'm going to twitch this back for a bit of movement, try and get a bit of aggression out of these fish. So when I stop, I'm watching my line. So twitch. Then you stop. And you see if there's any movement in that line you're not expecting, and you hit it like it's a fish. And you come up on the hang. There you go. And just twitch the rod toppers as you're doing that to make that pulse. Nothing this time. Right, okay. Plunk. So people often ask me about fishing these brown ponds, and what's the advice I would give? Firstly is not to hammer the ponds. 5-10 minutes on each pond is sufficient. The browns are easily spooked. Let's give that a few twitches. I'm going to go down here. A few exploratory casts, a couple of moves, and then you need to go on to another one of the ponds if you haven't had a fish. And the other advice I'll probably give you is some days you're just not going to be able to catch the fish in here. Browns are funny creatures. But rest the pond and come back another time. A little bit longer. So what I do know is there are a few awfully big browns in each of these ponds, you know, sort of 6 pound mark as well. If you catch those, you'll certainly know about it. Oh, I just had a pull. That's a very erratic, so that would have been probably on the smaller ones, but that's okay. A brown's a brown. What I might do is have a go down that end before I go to another pond. This is incredibly deep here. deceptively deep. Give it a twitch, twitch, twitch. There we go. Don't know if I'm fishing it right. One more cast and then we're going to move. Plonk. This is quite a heavy fly actually. A bit of a pain to cast on the Rio Gold. Okay, so I've done a few close casts. I'm going to put out a couple of long ones before I move out. Let's cover this water and then take a step that way and cover this water. And then go and see what the other two brown ponds are up to. I would have expected more. Oh, there we go. Bit like that. Pulled my line out my hands. Absolutely pulled the line out my hands. Come on. Oh. Just came back to the top brown pond, guys, and stuck on a olive leech in a damsel pattern, and on the hang this plucky brown has come up and snatched it. Awesome. There we go. Do, 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 do. Nice pretty brown. There we go. There you go. Nice pretty brownie. Awesome. There we go, guys. So I've just been moving backwards and forwards between the ends of the lake. I've just changed to a really long leader, like a good 12-foot leader, which is quite long on a 9-foot rod, and went back to my flexi damsel. I've got a Rapala knot. So let's get the line back on here. Oh, he's pulling well for a little brownie. Very nice. But it's just moving about a lot. Once you've had sort of 5-10 minutes casting in a particular area, move on, move to another part of the lake or fish another lake. Oh, that's a pretty fish. A bit bigger than the last one too. Very lovely, nice spotty. So that take, I was retrieving it, my line kept tweaking, I kept stopping and starting, and the line kept tweaking, so I was just patient and managed to hook him. There we go, guys. Another very pretty brownie. Right. So I've just got one from this spot, but I'm going to put another long cast out, because sometimes you can get a fish following for a period of time. Bit of a killer pattern that is, that flexi damsel, guys. Let that sink a little bit. And so I am reliably informed by Lee that there are bigger browns in each of these ponds, up to £6, which would be lovely, especially on a 5-weight rod, to get one of those. But I had quite a short leader before, about 8 foot, where I changed my flies a few times. So I did have a much bigger brownie come and engulf my fly here earlier, which I visually spotted, but unfortunately I couldn't hook him. I pulled the fly out of his mouth. But yeah, it's all good. Right guys, so nice long leader again. Down here on the bottom pond. But this damsel seems to be doing the damage today, guys. Oh. Empty these 2 browns out. Nice. Another pretty brown. That's a really spotty brown actually, guys. Same tactics, same damsel, just crawling it back. Oh. There it comes. Really spotty brown. Ooh. There we go. Another one to the net. Okay. All like mini clones. Awesome. That's brownie number 3. Right, dudes, I'm on the last lake, the brown ponds, which I haven't caught on yet. I've had a couple of pulls really slowly and deeply creeping back a blue flash damsel. It's about lunchtime, and it's nice and warm now, which is cool. And so what I'd say in these brown ponds today is hooking the fish has not been easy. None of them have hooked themselves. It's all been kind of seen my line tweak, and I've had to kind of stop and start a few times and then kind of strike into the fish, saying I've actually missed quite a few takes. I suppose what I'm saying is it's not been particularly easy to hook the fish today, so I think they're literally just snatching at the fly. So, hold on. What we got here? Is this all tangled around this hook shank? No, we're alright. Fully milled blue flash damsel. But that take I just got was really, really deep because my fly line tip was under the water. I'm going to pull one back straight away. Sometimes they can be a bit higher in the water. They don't always sit there on the bottom. Just twiddle that back. But there are a lot of rudd in here as well, which if you think you see some surface action, is actually schools of rudd. Let's pull that back. Let that sink for a little while. So let that sink for a little while and then start twiddling that back again. It's reassuring to be getting a couple of pulls at sort of, 1 in the afternoon. But this brown trout fishing is quite tricky here, guys. It's certainly not the easiest. But Yeah, they're just a bit more wily, I think. The funny thing is, you put a garden knobworm in front of them and they're gullible as anything. They go nuts for worm. But on a fly, they're exceedingly cunning. Right. You can see several trout. Was that a carp? That's carp. It's a very athletic fish. Oh, mate. Oh, that's a nice fish. Yeah, just making sure I'm recording. Oh, that is a powerful fish, guys. Fast retrieve. Oh, it's not massive. It's nice though. Fast retrieve, guys. Whew. Right. Oh, try not to fall in. Yeah. Okay. Quite an athletic fish. Oh, there we're in. That's a nice fit fish. Whew. Wow. Athletic as well. There you go, guys, that's my last fish. Had to resort to stripping a leech on intermediate, but I was pleased to get it. So cheers for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video.